Hello? Hello? Hello, Tui? Hello?
Hello,
Hi. Hello. Good morning, Tui.
teacher.
Hi, how are you?
Yes, fine.
Yeah, how is the weather in Vietnam?
Still hot.
Oh, really? Here in the Philippines, actually, we had a storm signal.
Huh?
Yeah,
Talk.
yes, storm. We have a storm. Although this is the first storm that struck the Philippines. Okay.
Yeah, in
The big
Vietnam, rain already. Rain.
Yeah, it's raining, starting to rain now. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. So anyway, the weather here is not good. That's why just last night, okay, just last night, I had this problem with my connection. I cannot have a problem with my internet connection because there's a strong wind actually here in the Philippines because of the storm.
Yeah.
Okay, but anyway,
Oh,
let's continue now, Toy, with our lesson. So let me share the presentation for a while.
yeah.
Okay. So I hope you can see the presentation, Toy. Can you see it?
Yes, I can see.
Yeah, okay. So last time, as a review, we just had to watch, no, listen to a conversation between Declan and a particular what is one no a particular secretary maybe in that particular company, and she introduces the clan to the different job, okay, to the different personnel in
Yeah.
their company. Okay, so we all know that Lilian Oliveira was the assistant marketing manager. Teresa Silva was the sales manager. Paulo Souza was the marketing manager.
Yeah.
Fernando Pinto was their chief executive officer. And Victor Gomez was the plantation manager. Okay, now at this point in time, too, since we already know their profile, okay, this is
Yeah.
what we call company, their company profile, right? So
Yeah.
Declan will do the activities below during his visit. So these are the following activities that Declan will be going to do. So the activities are in the wrong order. So can you recommend or remember the correct order? So write the number by the activity. The first one has been done for you. So first, talk to the sales manager at what time? That's 10 a.m. So let's try to listen again to it. Okay, because
Yeah.
maybe you forgot this one. Okay, let's try to listen it again. So that would be two. Track two. Okay, there you are.
Recording 2.
Nice to meet you, Declan. My name is Lilian Oliveira, and I'm pleased to have you here.
Thank you. Thanks a million.
I'm in the marketing team, assistant manager.
Oh, right. Nice to meet you.
Is this your first time in Brazil?
Yeah, so it is. It's amazing.
It's the place that never sleeps.
So I've heard.
Well, I have our schedule for today.
Ah, grand.
First of all, you'll meet my colleague, Teresa Silva.
Yes?
She's the sales manager.
All right.
You can talk to her about exporting our coffee to you in Ireland.
Great. And what time is that?
At 10 o'clock in half an hour, Teresa is going to come here. Then she's going
Okay. So what would be the second one, Tui?
Need to meet the marketing manager.
That's correct. Okay. So he will be going to meet the marketing manager. Who is the marketing manager? Okay, the marketing manager is
10:40.
Paulo Souza, right? So Paulo
Yeah.
Souza was the marketing manager. So what time that particular meeting with the marketing manager? So that's going to be
45.
yeah, so that's going to be 10:45 in the morning. Okay. Next, let's proceed.
To introduce you to Paulo Souza, the marketing manager, at 11:15.
Right.
And after that, you're having lunch at 12:30 with Fernando.
Okay. So after that, after
Have
meeting the
lunch with the CEO.
yes, so have lunch with the CEO. That's going to be the third event. Okay, or activity. What time was that?
12:30.
Yeah, so that's going to be on at 12:30, okay, noon or PM, okay? Next, after that one,
Fernando Pinto.
Yes, he is our CEO, the Chief Executive Officer. And later on, after lunch, you'll be able to visit the factory. You can look at all the brands that we have and see what you like best. That will be at 2:15.
okay, so what would be the next activity?
Visit the factory.
Yes, so that would be correct. So he will be going to visit the factory at what time?
2:50.
Yeah, so that would be at 2:15 PM. Okay, next. After that one, let's try to hear.
Right. Now, will there be an opportunity to do some tasting?
Of course, we've organized that for 3 p.m.
Fantastic. That's grand. Looking forward to that.
After the visit, you can come back to the hotel. You'll be back by 4.
Okay, after that one, what will be the next activity that he will be going to do? He
Taste
will be
different
yes. So taste different coffee, and that would be what time?
3.
Okay,
O'clock.
that would be at 3 p.m. Okay, sorry, I have to put PM in here. This one is also PM. Okay, this one also is.
AM.
Yeah, sorry, this one is AM. Yeah, it's going to be very, okay, it's nighttime if that would be PM. Okay, this one is PM.
Yes.
Okay, then after that, let's proceed.
30. Relax a little, and later on we'll have dinner at 8 o'clock.
All right.
And we've arranged a visit tomorrow morning to the plantation.
Okay, wait, after that one, what is his
Relax.
next activity? Okay, relax in the hotel.
Before dinner.
Yes, okay, and what time was that? That would be
4:30.
yeah, so that would be 4:30 p.m. Okay, and of course, the last but not the least, he will be going to visit a coffee plantation by helicopter at around
11.
yeah,
AM.
tomorrow. So that would
Tomorrow.
be 11 a.m. That would be a day after. Okay, so these are now the different activities of the clan. Okay, okay. Now we will not going to listen again because these are actually correct. These are actually correct order of the activities that the clan will be going to do. Okay. Okay. Now, do you have questions with this toy?
No more.
No more. Now let's proceed to the speaking. So plans for today. So Lilian uses the expressions below to explain the schedule to the clan. Like for example, what he used, first of all, you'll meet my colleague. Then she's going to introduce you to Paulo Souza. After that, you're having lunch at 12:30 p.m. with Fernando. Later on, you'll be able to visit the factory. Okay? Now, remember all of these words, toy or expressions. Now, the expressions above all talk about future time, right? Underline the verb or the verbs in each sentence that shows future time. So the first one has been done for you. So the first one is you'll meet my colleague, right? So you'll meet my colleague. And then after that one, so the underlined word in here that we talk about future time will be you'll meet. Okay, next. Then she's going to introduce you to Paulo Souza. So what do you think would be the
She
expression?
to introduce.
Okay, going to
To
introduce. Okay, so going to introduce. And then after that, you're having lunch at 12:30 with Fernando.
having lunch.
Okay, you're having lunch. Okay, or you're having only, okay? Because that would be the verbs. Next. After that, later on, you'll be able to visit the factory.
Visit or able to visit. To visit.
Okay, so
What?
you will be able to. So these are now the words that shows future time. Okay, why? Why is it those words
About
showing future time?
the last one. Where is verb is not visit. Visit not is the verb
Ah,
later.
yeah, it's visit, right? So you'll be able to, yeah, so do we have to include that one also because that's also a verb, right? Okay,
Yes.
next. So why is it these are the words that tells us future time, Tuy?
Yes.
Because of
Can
the,
you repeat for me?
yes. So why is it you'll meet, going to introduce, you're having, okay, you'll be able to visit. Why is it we are talking about future time?
Because
Okay, because we
this
talk
is the
about will,
future.
right?
Future.
Okay, so
Yeah.
will means talking about the future.
Future.
Aside from that, the word going. Okay, so the word going has the verb ing or
Yeah.
ing form of the verb. Okay,
Yes.
so that would be. So if we are if you're going to use the ing form of the verb, we're talking of a future plan. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now, after that, let's try. Okay. Number 2 activity. Lillian visits the company you work for. She asks you about her schedule. Okay. Listen and answer your questions using the notes below to help you. So there are possible answers to this one too. So let's try to listen, huh? So this one is Lillian's schedule.
Recording 3.
What am I doing at 10 a.m.?
10
Okay. What am I doing at 10 a.m.?
a.m.
Yes. So the question in what am I doing at 10 a.m.? So what would be our possible answer? Okay, you were going to say you're going to you're going to
Talk to say manager.
yes, you're going to talk to the sales manager
Paul
Paul
Johnson.
Paul Johnson. Okay, so that would be it, right? So that would be the answer. Okay, you can also include there too if you want at 10 a.m. right?
A.M.
So these are also possible answers to or answer to the question, what am I going to do at 10 a.m.? Okay, but if she asks, what am I going to do at 10 a.m.? Do not repeat anymore, right? Okay,
Yeah.
but if she doesn't mention about, let's say, for example, what am I going to do first? So, okay, you're going to, oh, what? Sorry, you're going to talk. You're going to talk to the, you're going to talk, okay? Talk to the sales manager, okay? Paul Johnson. Okay, if she asks about that one, what would be, what am I going to do first? So your answer will be, you're going to talk at the sales manager, Paul Johnson, at 10 a.m. But if she will going to ask, what am I going to do at 10 a.m.? So what
Yeah.
would be your possible answer? You're going to talk to the sales manager, Paul Johnson. Do not include 10 a.m. anymore because she mentioned that one already in her question. Right,
Yeah.
Joy? Okay,
Yeah.
next. Let's try to listen to other question.
Who am I meeting at 11:30?
Okay, so who am I meeting at 11:30 a.m.? So the possible answer to the question would be,
I
okay, you. Okay, so you have to,
you
your,
will meet
okay, your meeting. Okay,
meet
don't forget to use the ing verb too, because we are talking about future plan. So your
yes.
meeting,
You're meeting the marketing manager
yes, marketing manager,
Sarah
manager Sarah Phillips.
Phillips.
Okay, Sarah Phillips. Okay, so we don't put the time anymore because she mentioned that one in her question, right, Toy?
Yes.
Okay, next. The next one. Let's try to listen.
Are there any plans for this afternoon?
Okay, so are there any plans this afternoon?
You're having lunch with marketing team.
Okay, so you were going to say, okay,
You are you're having
so,
lunch.
okay, since she asked question, you should have to say yes, okay? Yes, you will, or we have to contract that one. You'll, okay, you will having lunch. Okay, you're having lunch with
Having lunch with marketing
the marketing
team.
team. Still, this is in the afternoon, right?
Yes.
Okay, you're having your yes, okay. You may say also because she said in the afternoon. So all of these are afternoon. So you have to include that one also in telling that one that yes, you're having lunch with the marketing team, or maybe you were going to say yes first, right, Troy? Because
Yeah.
be a lot of activities that she will be going to do in the afternoon. How many activities? There are 3, right? So you were going to say, yes, first, you're having lunch with the marketing team. Then, okay,
Yeah.
then visit,
Visit
yes,
shop
yes, visit the shop.
if you want.
Okay, yes, if you want. Okay, and then you were going to say, and at 4 p.m.
Yeah.
Yes, at 4
Go,
p.m.
go, go into you are going to the airport.
Yes, so you're at 4 p.m. You're Okay, you're going, wait, sorry. You're, okay. You're going by taxi to,
The airport.
yes, to the airport. Okay, so to the airport. Okay, so that would be it, Toy. So you already completed the activities of Lilian, right? So how are we going to say that? Let's say, for example, if I am going to ask question two, okay, please answer this particular question of mine, huh? Let's try to do this one, okay? Okay, Tuy, what am I going to do by at 10 a.m. today?
Helen?
Okay, let's say let's say if I am asking you questions using the following answers that we have in here, huh? Okay,
Yeah.
Toy, what am I going to do at 10 a.m. today?
Uh,
Your
I'm going to talk to share manager Paul Johnson at
nice.
10 a.m.
Okay. Oh, do not say 10 a.m. anymore because I already mentioned that one, right? Okay. If ever my question is, Toy, what would be my first activity today? So that would be the time that you were going to say, you're going to talk to the sales manager, Paul Johnson, at 10 a.m. Okay?
Yeah.
But if I mention, oh, Toy, what am I going to do at 10 a.m. today? So do not
Yeah.
mention anymore 10 a.m.
That's,
Okay? Okay, next. What about by 11:30 a.m., Toy?
yeah, you are meeting with meeting the marketing manager Sarah Phillips at uh,
Oh, don't mention it anymore because I
yeah, yeah,
asked it,
yeah.
okay? Oh, let's say, Toy, what would be my second activity today? Your second activity?
Yeah, you are meeting the marketing manager Sarah Phillips at 11:30 a.m.
Yes, okay. Okay, so because I wasn't able to mention about the time, okay, so you are going to mention that one. Okay, and then, okay, thank you so much for that, Toy. What about, what are my schedules in the afternoon?
Yeah, first you are having lunch with the marketing team.
Then,
Then you visit the shop if you want. And at 4 p.m., you are going by taxi to the airport.
very good. Okay, so that would be how we are going to let's say if you are having this particular schedule for your boss, so you can do this one too, right? Oh, boss, um first you are going to talk to the sales manager, okay? So that will
Yeah,
be it. Okay. Now, let's try to listen to someone describing Lillian's schedule. Okay? Let's try to listen to that. We don't have with this particular audio presentation to you. But this is the schedule of Lillian. So this is other ways on how to say the schedule toy, right? Let's say, for example, uh, this is your schedule for the day. First, you're going to talk to the sales manager, Paul Johnson, at 10 o'clock this morning. Then at 11:30, you're meeting the marketing manager, Sarah Phillips. After that, you'll have lunch with the marketing team at 12:30. This afternoon, you will be able to visit our shop if you want. I book a taxi to the airport at 4 o'clock this afternoon. So this is also another way on saying this particular schedule. Okay?
yeah.
Now, Can you please practice this one with feelings, Toy, as if you are talking to a boss, maybe, okay?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, Toy, what are my schedules today?
Yes, this is your schedule for the day. First, you're going to talk to the share manager, Paul Johnson,
Mhm.
at 10 o'clock this morning.
Okay.
Then, at 11:30, you're meeting the marketing manager, Sarah Phillips. After that, you have lunch with the marketing team at 12:30. This afternoon, you'll be able to visit our shop if you want. I booked a taxi to the airport at 4 o'clock this afternoon.
Okay. So I have a very busy day today, Toy. Can you give
Yeah.
me a report of that? Okay. Now, if your boss, let's say for example, asks you to give you a report, do not give him this one. What you will
Yes.
going to give him is this one. Okay? Yes, because if you will going to give your boss this one, he's a busy person, so he will not going to read that one anymore. So these are very good schedule because when you are just going to look at this schedule, it's easy to
Yes.
understand that one. There's a time in there, right?
Yes.
Okay, because bosses don't like this anymore. Okay, because these are just only for speaking purposes. Okay,
Yes.
so this one is for speaking purposes. But if your boss asks you, do it for a while, okay, asks you for a particular schedule, do not give him this one. Give this one.
This
Okay?
is the note. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So because the boss cannot understand the second one. Okay. Next, cover the example in answer in exercise 3 and use the notes in exercise 2 to say something similar. Don't worry if you want to say not that is not exactly the same as the example. Okay. So we did that one already too. Okay, next.
Yeah.
Now tell another visitor, Philip Richards. So these are the schedules of Philip Richards about his schedule. Use the expressions from speaking strategy. Okay, so using this one, Toy, because you will going to what? To speak. You will going to speak to Peter Richards' schedule. Okay, so use
Yeah.
this particular thing. Okay. Okay. Can you say that one now? Okay, let's say I am Peter Richard. So I am going to ask you, hello, Miss Tui. Is it okay if I will be going to know what are my schedules for today?
Yeah, this is your question for the day. First, you are meeting with, sorry.
Correct. That's correct. You will be
Yeah, you are
meeting
meeting the
this manager,
office manager,
Debbie Fulton,
Debbie Fulton,
at
at 2 p.m.
yeah,
Then at the 2:30 p.m. you are
you will be
you
talking or
you
you're
are going
talking
to talk to uh
this
office
stuff.
staff if he want. If
Okay,
you
if
want,
you want.
yeah.
Okay. And then
And and after that
we'll
you
have
you have afternoon
uh,
tea with
yes, afternoon tea with
Debbie
Debbie
and
and customer
customer service manager
manager
Sam Harris.
Reese. Okay. Oh,
Uh,
noted. And then
and then
at 3
at 3:30
p.m.
p.m.
you will be
you
meeting
you have been meeting
the company director,
Company Director Susan Island.
Alan. Oh,
Island. Yeah.
and tonight,
And tonight you and
yes,
and tonight you stay in the hotel.
okay. And after that, okay, I booked a hotel accommodation at Regent Hotel tonight where you can, okay, where you can stay and relax in there. Okay, so that would be a good what is expressions that you were going to say. And or let's say for example, at 3:30 p.m. you will be meeting the company director Suzanne Allen, and after that, okay, I booked a hotel accommodation for you at the Regent Hotel tonight, wherein you can stay and relax in there for a while. Okay, have a
Yes.
good day. Okay, so these are the schedule of Peter Richards' schedule, right? Okay, again, if he will be going to ask you about the schedule, do not give him this one, the long one. Give
Yeah.
him this
The
one.
not.
Yes, okay, the bulleted form. Okay, very good. Now, there is a learning tip in here too. Okay, it says in here, sometimes it's useful to read an example answer aloud, but don't memorize it. Learning to speak from notes rather than reading aloud is difficult. Yes, right?
Yeah.
So, but it helps you get better speaking at speaking freely, right? Okay, because if you will going to learning to speak from their notes, actually it's difficult to do that because you have divided attention. Okay, rather than you just get the idea, okay, and make your own, right, Toy?
Yes.
Okay. Now, we have also in here, Toy, that did you know that in UK, Ireland, Australia, and New Zealand and South Africa, a schedule is a plan of what people will do at different times. But in the US, schedule is also a timetable for buses and trains.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. In UK, Ireland, Australia, New Zealand, and out South Africa too, when they are talking about schedule, that is the schedule of the people, okay, of the plan of what people will going to do at the different times. But in US, a schedule is a timetable for buses and trains.
Right.
So therefore, when you go to US, do not ask them for their schedule because they will going to tell you about the schedule of the buses and the trains.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
The
okay.
text. Yeah.
But here in the Philippines, actually, too, we do the same. A schedule can be scheduled for the buses and trains, and schedule can also be a work of the people, a plan. So we do we do both the same when we are talking about schedule. What about in Vietnam?
And if you travel, they will, if you traveling, they will send you the schedule by bus
Like,
because they take you by bus to anywhere. But when you work in or you're working, they will make the schedule for you by taxi or by uh the the company car.
okay.
No, they will cost you by their company car, or they can order the taxi for you. Yeah, because you are go to working, not the traveling. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So both. So there would be schedule for the company. There would also be schedule for buses and trains. Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
but in this particular places, it's different. So their understanding is different. So in the US, they cannot understand the schedule about the plan of what people will do, but schedule is just only used for buses and trains.
Yeah,
Okay.
in Vietnam, not train for the working, for the go to work every day. Because
Yeah,
the train used to travel
far
from the
places.
far place, not
Yeah, but not
the
for travel. Okay, but
yeah,
not for public transportation wherein you can go to your office, right?
yeah. With
Because
the bus,
most
with the
yeah.
bus, we have the bus station so far with the company. How the new
Ah,
one can go your company when the first time how they come. So cannot
yeah,
use the bus because in Vietnam, everybody go to work by motorbike.
motorbike.
For the bus, they go to work by the car. Like that,
Yeah,
the customer visit their company. They often cost the customer. They everybody will book the taxi go to work here.
yeah, yeah. So that will be it. Okay. Okay. So do you have questions with this, Toy?
No question,
No
teacher.
more. Now moving on. So listening for future plans now. Okay. Now, activity number 1 in here, after his visit, Declan took a taxi to the airport. So he is about to go back to his country. So let's try to
Yes.
listen to his conversation with a taxi driver named Gustavo. So which summary of their conversation is correct? So we will be going to take that one. So that would be number 5.
Yeah.
Recording 5.
What kind of business are you in?
Now, I own 3 coffee shops, cafes, a small chain in Cork in Ireland, and so I've been looking at coffee to get some good quality coffee to import. Now, I went to visit a company called Café Perfeito do Brazil. I've been talking to them and tasting some of their coffee. It's been wonderful at that.
Yeah, I know that company. Very good coffee. What are you going to do? You want to export to Ireland?
Well, I plan to make coffee that is better than some of the big chains, with a better quality flavour. Because I often feel those large chains, like, the flavour of the coffee is not good. So what I've been looking for is high quality beans to make top quality coffee. And it seems to be working. Business has been good. I'd like to expand and open up more cafes in other cities in Ireland.
And did you drink good coffee here in Brazil?
At Café Perfeito, I had very good coffee, so I did.
Yes, I think you will be very happy with this company.
I hope so.
You like São Paulo?
Yes, but I wasn't expecting it to be such a big city. It's like being in New York. All these high-rise buildings. Yesterday we went on a trip to a coffee plantation by helicopter. It was grand.
Okay. So what do you think would be the summary of their conversation together, Tui? Is it A? A, B,
Yes.
or C? It's letter?
A.
Yes. Okay. Actually, they are talking about Brazilian coffee for his coffee shops in Ireland. That's why he wants a good quality coffee.
Yes.
Okay, very good. Now, look at this one. We're going to answer the questions about the clan now, right? So would you like to listen it again, or we can answer it now?
One more time. Yes. I
Huh?
want to
Listen
listen
again. Okay,
one
let's try
time.
to listen again.
Yes.
We will be disconnected just less than a minute. So if that would be the case, we just have to listen after we disconnected too, okay?
Okay.
Okay, now let's go in here, huh? Do you